Kia ora. In this video we're going to have a look at the achievement area of Edge Learning. If you're on the teacher dashboard, click directly on Achievement. From the teacher home screen where you've got the attendance, click up to Results and then click on Go to Achievement. And if you are an administrator, then under the top under Achievement you then drop down to Achievement. Here you can pick a class. If you can see more than one class as a teacher, you may just see your own class, and then you will see any current results for this year, or to enter results, click on the down arrow, click on Add New Results, and enter the scores in there. You can click on English to go back to the English assessments, on Maths to go to the Maths assessments, or any of the other areas as well. If you need to set up extra assessments that are not shown there, if you have the rights, you will have a Setup of Assessments button down the bottom left. Click on Setup of Assessments, and it's as simple as ticking the ones that you want to add, and if you want to delete them, untick them, and then trash each of the assessments points. Otherwise you'll get an error when you save if it has an assessment point with no years ticked for it. Lastly, with those assessment points, you can change the dates. You can add new assessment points. For example, one for the whole year can be really useful for some subjects. When looking at English in particular, running records is one of those ones where it's really useful to have a whole year. And the other one that's the same as that would be the junior assessments. And again, we'd recommend that you use the latest version, the 2019 version, rather than the 2000 version, unless you're using the old books. Let's have a look in overall tracking, where we can go to English Reading, 2023 Term 2, 2022 Term 2, and maybe we can come down and go to Mathematics and go Best Fit and Display. And then we get to see that reading data and the maths data over time, and we can see them together. So you can pick what you want and then you can export that data out. Analysis of this data is best done in Essay, but you can also come to Analysis here under All School and do the full school analysis, Maths Best Fit, Term 1 23, Next, and Display, and that shows the numbers, and you hover over and it tells you who the student is. You can change this around and show a bar graph. You can change it from number to percentages, and sometimes there's different data types that you can look at as well. And then under the view you can actually turn on gender and ethnic filters if you want to display that information. To do a similar thing for just one class, then click on the down arrow here. You choose the assessment point that you want to graph. So we'll do Term 2 2023. We can do a current attainment, or we can do cohort tracking and have a look at this group over time. Let's do current attainment analysis, and there's that data there, same as before. Just for the sake of completeness, let's have a look at the same thing for that cohort tracking. One point I should just say, you've got scroll bars down the bottom that you can scroll across, and if you have a wheel mouse, you can wheel over the student names to go up and down, wheel over the headings to go left and right. It doesn't work so well with a trackpad. Just be aware of that one, it often jumps back to the start. Down here we're going to Term 2 2023, we're going to do cohort tracking, and we can choose that Term 2 2023, Term 2 2022, and display that. So by cohort tracking, what it does is it ensures that you've got the same students. So if a student got a score and left, they're not included. If a student got a score this year and they're new, they won't be included unless they've got a score last year to compare that cohort with each other. So that's why we've got that data like that. I hope that's useful. Thanks for your time.